How are ya? Okay, so I got an AeroGarden. It's made by Miracle Grow, and I got it for Christmas. And I've actually used it to grow some herbs. It comes with like an herb kit. So I wanted to explain to you a little bit about what it actually is, how you set it up, and how you use it. And basically, what it is, it's an indoor gardening station. You fill the bottom of it with water, and it doesn't use any dirt. You fill the bottom of it with water, and then you buy these pods for it. The pods go into the holes on the top of it, and you can buy different kinds of pods. They have like different kits that you can buy, like herbs or tomatoes or whatever, flowers. And then they have something called the Grow Anything Kit, which you get the pods and they don't have any seeds in it. You put your own seed in it, and then you can basically grow whatever you want. Now, the cool thing about this is that you don't, it doesn't use any dirt. Everything is basically done for you. The grow light, when you first set up your garden, there's an LED readout in the front of it. You scroll through and tell it what you're actually going to grow in it, and it will automatically let you know how many hours of light it's going to need, and it actually turns the light on for that many hours a day. So you don't have to worry about turning the light on or off or knowing how much light it needs. You can use it in the winter because it's indoors, so you don't have to worry about there not being enough sunlight or it being cold. It's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to show you what it is. I'm going to show you how you set it up, and I'm going to actually show you, I had planted a garden in December, and I just transplanted it into some pots. So I'm going to show you how big they got in that short amount of time. And, all right, so I'm going to show you some of the features of it right now. All right, so this is it. You can see it has a hood right here, and up inside the hood is all of the grow lights that are up in there. This hood actually goes up and down when you first put the plants in it, when you're starting it, and you can see there's no actual growth in these yet because I just put them in, I think, a few days ago, and I think it takes like a week for these to sprout. And then as the plant grows, originally it comes with these little domes on it. So you put those little domes on it, and that keeps the moisture in it. As you can see, there's like, it keeps the moisture in there so that the plants can grow a little bit quicker. And then as the plant gets bigger, you lift this hood up, and as they grow towards the light, you lift the hood up. But right now we're going to keep it down because when you first start them out, you want the light to be as close to them as you can get it. So anyway, as you can see in the front of it here, there is this LED readout. It's telling me that I've had them on there for I planted them 6 days ago. It's not 2:55 a.m. I never set the clock properly. But also, you will, when you go to grow a new, there you go, like add nutrients. When you go to grow a new garden, you can tell it what you're growing. See, like, let's do this. You could do start a garden. Set the clock. I'm just gonna say it's done because I don't care. Clock is set. Now you're going to pick which kind of seeds you're growing. So veggies is what I'm going to pick because I actually have tomatoes in there right now. Salad greens, herbs. Herbs is what it comes with, so you would pick that. Usually comes with the herb kit. Then custom is if you're growing something that's not on the list, and then you would pick what you wanted to, and then it'll tell you add nutrients, blah, 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 blah. So basically over here, in this section here, let me just open this light. In this section right here is the, you know what I'm going to do? And you can turn the light on by yourself at any time just by pushing the light button. And then it's telling me that it's going to auto resume. So inside here, you just fill it with water. You're supposed to fill it to that fill line. It'll tell you in the front when the water is too low. It'll say add water on here. So that's pretty self-explanatory. You just fill it with the water, and then you just close this up. Then what you do is it comes with these little pod kits. This is what you're going to grow it in. And each kit comes with its own little bottle of plant food, which actually, when I took the stuff out of here that I was already growing and I planted it in a and I potted it, I just take a little capful of this and I put it in with the water when I water them, and it keeps them growing pretty good. So this plant food is actually pretty awesome, even if you just want to use it on your regular plants. So it comes with a kit. The one that's in there now is this one, the seed pod kit. So this is what the pods look like. It's got this little thing here, and inside that little thing of dirt up in the top, I don't know if you could see it or not. You probably can't, but there's a tomato seed in there. So then you put it in there, and then after you have it in there, you put this little hood on the top of it, and you push the light as far down as it'll go, and blah, blah, blah. Now, this actually gives, you could probably see these black bars going across the screen, like over here, that black bar. That's because of the light. It actually mimics sunlight. So you could see those black bars are like interference with my camera. That's because it actually mimics sunlight. So you don't need to have these in the window or outside or whatever. You can put them wherever you want, wherever you have room. So these are the pod kits. So the pod kit comes with those pods that you put in here to grow. And it comes with a thing of plant food. And it'll tell you on here every like 2 weeks or whatever, you're going to take this plant food and you're going to put 2 caps of it into that little water hole right here. You're just going to lift that up, put the 2 caps in it, and shut it down. Now, also, another thing that's pretty cool is inside of each one of these pod holes, there's a tiny little like water fountain type thing. Right, I don't know if you could see it, but it's right over here on the right of the screen. This little thing here, it will actually shoot water out. I'm going to see if I could do, you can test it, test pump. So we're going to do a test pump, and then you're going to actually see how it keeps the roots and stuff wet. So let's do, I'm just looking for it on here, test pump. So then you just hit OK. And you'll see the water actually it pumps water right onto the plant, which is pretty cool because that's how it gets started. So your plant goes in there and it just shoots the water right onto it. So you don't have to worry about watering it. And then eventually the roots will grow down into this bucket here, which you keep filled with water. And, just keeps drinking. This thing fills up with roots because the ones that I have transplanted, you'll see they're huge. So that's basically what it looks like. Could see it like that. Sorry for turning you on your head. And I think it's awesome. You can buy them at Bed Bath & Beyond. You can buy them on Amazon. You can get them for different prices. They're usually like around $100, but if you go to like Kohl's or something and you use like a ton of coupons, you can get it for like $80-$90. And it makes it awesome. My mom, I don't want to say this too loud because I didn't give it to her yet, but I'm getting one of these for my mom for Mother's Day. It's going to be an early Mother's Day gift, but still, she's in love with it. And my nephew wants one, and it's just cool. Kids will love it. You could grow, and some stuff grows real super quick, like beans and peas. So it's a cool little gift for a kid too. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to the other room, and I'm going to show you the ones that I already have growing. Okay, so here are the ones that I was growing in there. That I actually just transplanted these about 3 or 4 days ago. So these were growing in there. It's like basil, it's parsley, it's all kinds of different things. And you can I actually made my own pickles the other day. I found out how you make pickles. You buy like a seasoning pack or whatever. And I used the dill, which is this. I actually dropped this. When I was planting. I dropped the whole thing on the floor. So it's a little... Parts of it are smushed up and stuff, but you could see that it actually grew a lot. I mean, look at this thing. This thing was in there, and it started from nothing, so it's pretty cool. This one's a little messed up because I dropped it on the floor, and I think it's dying, but that's okay. That happens. And then more like basil and oregano, and so it's definitely a pretty cool little project. Like I said, kids will love it. Definitely your parents will love it if they... are into that gardening kind of stuff. And I think it's so awesome. So There you have it. That's the AeroGarden, AeroGarden. If you're looking to buy it, like I said, I would buy it for Kohl's because you can use a ton of different coupons on there, or if you find it cheaper online. It comes in different colors. It comes in red. It comes in the one that I have, which is, I think they call it stainless steel or whatever. And then they have different sizes. The one I have is the 6 pod, but you can get ones that's like 3 pods, and that one is actually a little bit cheaper. It's like $40 or something. But people said that you can't really grow a lot in that, so you want to keep that in mind. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. I need subscribers to stay on my YouTube thing. And yeah, so I hope you like this video. And if you know somebody who likes the garden, or you think that somebody might be interested in it, they need a hobby or whatever, please share it with them. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.